Good morning, world. Okay, we gotta have a little talk. I just woke up to an email. Now, there's a lot of new folks in the crowd, but a couple months ago, I did a video where I talked about my concerns about continuing doing readings. And I explained that with YouTube being a platform that spiritualists, intuitives, tarot card readers are using, it's very different than doing a one-to-one. It means that anyone has access to readings at all times of the day, all times of night. They can gobble meetings. But what is very real right now for a lot of folks is transference, which mostly happens in therapy, but it's definitely happening with YouTube tarot card readers, limerence, and spiritual psychosis. And I'm not here to shame anyone. I've been very open about my own mental health struggles. Most people in my life have varying mental health struggles. But like, guys, the email I received, we do have a responsibility as content creators, no matter what the content is. In that video that I did, I specifically stated, if you are feeling as though the readings that you're watching that I do are literally about me, talking about me and you, no. And no shame here, but I have to be so clear and succinct that in no way, shape, or form am I doing readings where I'm honed in on one of you in the crowd and it's about me and you. And I'm saying this because I had to block this person in email this morning, but I suspect they might see this. Also, as YouTube content creators, we don't have the means to block people from our channel. The most we can do is hide you so that I can't see the comments, you know. It really has me fucked up. Because, and if you're freaking out, like, trust me, this is so extreme. This is very specific. But I'm a real human being too. And I'm also about to devote my life to psychology. I take this shit so seriously. It is a very fine line. Spiritualism and psychosis. Both are valid. The mind is delicate. Yes, I do believe in things bigger than myself. I do believe in tarot as a tool. But man, it's a really fine line. The responsibility weighs really heavily on me because this person has children, and right now, I don't feel like this person is safe. And the reading that I did last night, because I know about their circumstances, they think the reading I did last night, a mom with 2 kids, the Gemini, is speaking to them. And I do want this person to find happiness. There's no shame in what I'm saying, but like, guys, this is the severity, the weightiness of this. I don't know, man. If you guys, like, I would also recommend, if you have no idea, like, really, like, what I'm talking about, there's a woman that has taken over the internet. You can see a lot of people, as well as psychologists, going over her story on TikTok. She did like a 30-part series on how she thought her psychiatrist was in love with her. Like, I don't even know what else to say, to be honest. I just woke up. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. And while I'm not here to parent people, you know, I've mentioned it in that other video, and in some of the readings, that like, well, albeit I love that I have a following, I love that I have regulars, everything is a tool and everything can be abused. And I always say, you know, hold up the receipts. Are you seeing the results that you want? If you're taking in reading after reading after reading, are you seeing the results? And I've been very clear. I walk away from the cards. I take big breaks for myself and from other people. And in my own understanding of this spiritual tool, it should at most, for big questions, maybe 3 times a year. You ask once, you get a reading from a person that you trust, and you go back out into the world. That's why I actually prefer having private clients in real life, because I can cut people off. I can refuse people based off of seeing them and being like, okay, there's something more happening right now, and this is not the time for a tarot card reading. And while I don't know really any of you on the internet, I care about the world as a whole. This shit really fucks me up. Like, really fucks me up. And people are gonna say, like, you're not, like, yes, on one hand, I'm not responsible for other people. I'm not responsible, and that's why, like, you know, like, I don't even tell you people, you know, the folks in the crowd to, like, I don't tell you to like, to subscribe. It's really, like, I want the message to find who it's meant to. But, like, guys, this is so real. It does weigh heavy on my heart. And this is what happens like every few months. I receive a message from someone and I take it very seriously. This is like serious shit. Especially when there's children involved and someone is cycling. Because I do worry. I also don't, like, this person is very far away from me, like across the other side of the planet. But, oh my god. So, I have to rethink some things today. So, yeah. Once again, I'm not sure if I can continue with this channel in good conscience. We're living at a time when, like, going back to, you know, I'd say that porn addiction and tarot card addiction is like the leading, because it is free and completely accessible at all times. And I would really like everyone to consider this right now, because the severity of the person that I'm dealing with is through the roof. And I'm not saying that you're all in this, but I would really like for everyone to think, though, about how and why you're using tarot right now. Because I'm also the first to say that, like, every single one of you has access to the same information that I do, Every single one of you can buy tarot cards, but really, I always say before tarot cards, like, just pray. Your bare ass in a glass of water and talking to whoever it is that you pray to. Take out the tools, always deduce it. And if you feel like, but even myself, I've been very clear, I have a therapist. Like, I was talking to a fellow last night in real life. But the importance of not being isolated. When we're alone with our thoughts and we don't have anything to rub up against and to have feedback, things can really get off kilter very quickly. So even for myself, and I have been in my own mental health crisis, dealing with an NPD co-parent, I have many things padding me. I do not rely on tarot. It is a tool, and it's a tool that I use at times, but then I have other tools, like my own therapist, someone to check in with, to be like, how does this sound? Is this reasonable? I'm always going to my therapist with this, to being like, to check in, to be like, can you tell me where I'm at right now? Like, And therapy is a privilege. Not everyone can have access to that. I'm very well aware of that. It's why I have not had a therapist in the last few years. It is a privilege. And not every therapist is great. I usually have to interview several therapists before I can get a good one. Okay. Well, on that note, I have to go make an appointment with my therapist, and then I have to rethink this channel. Because at the end of the day, I would like to think that anyone in any kind of healing modality, or where they're offering services like this, whether you're a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a life coach, and that's the funny thing, is that Kendra, that woman on TikTok, yeah, like sober coach and a life coach, and dangerous as fuck. Like, oh my god. Ooh. Okay, world. Well, I gotta go figure some shit out. Stay blessed. Stay golden. Please reach out to people that you trust if you're unsure about what is happening. Please.